Hi everyone, it is C, and today we are checking out Holiday Motel Simulator. So, before diving in, I did just want to say a massive thank you to the team at Red Phoenix Interactive for sending us over a key. Guys, this is our first key as a creator, so I am just honestly so thankful that they considered us and allowed us to check out this game. But let's go ahead and hit play. And you guys will notice that there is a continue option. And that is because, full disclosure, I did record about 40 minutes of gameplay yesterday and I went to go edit and upload it for you guys and noticed that for some reason my mic just wasn't recording. So I was almost tempted to do a voiceover, but I decided let's just do this again. So let's go ahead and hit new game. And then I'm going to hit empty down here. Another full disclosure, I've done this intro a couple of times and it keeps popping me back into my old save. I probably should just delete the first one, but we're going to fingers crossed that this works this time. There we go. So hey there, welcome. Time to fix this up. A beautiful disaster. Don't worry. Everyone starts somewhere, so you press F to open your phone. For the story missions, you can check the journal app, which is on your phone. And then there is a tutorial app that has all of the basics if you get stuck or curious. And during the missions, you're not able to save. You have to wait until there's an auto save. So you have to watch for the floppy icon in the bottom left. And later on, you'll be able to unlock manual saves. So let's hit accept. So before we dive in, I'm going to try this. I'm going to go into settings, go into options. I lowered the graphics to medium so my game will load up. I'm going to try to have it at high. And then I'm also going to lower down our audio just a bit. So let's do something like this. Is there an apply? No. So let's just hit back and resume. So hopefully that works. And then I do want to, before diving in, I know this is kind of a longer intro, but I want to say like a massive thank you to you guys. We did hit 100 subscribers on the channel, and I am just so thankful for each and every one of you guys. So I did want to kind of start off by saying that if you are new to the channel, if this is your first time seeing, seeing my gameplay, if you would consider hitting subscribe. Again, we just hit 100, so now we're on the road to 200. So if you would consider subscribing, and if you are enjoying the content, enjoying the channel, if you would consider liking the video, I truly appreciate it so much. Okay, I'll stop yapping and let's go right on in. And we have to hit F and we'll go to our journal. So the first task is to clean up the lobby. So time to roll up those sleeves, or just find a glove that doesn't smell like regret. Get the lobby back to something vaguely resembling usable. This is your command center. Here's where you'll keep an eye on which rooms are booked, which ones are free, and which ones are probably haunted. You'll have a computer to run the place, guests coming through the door, and a bed upstairs when running a motel gets a little too real. Good luck. So we do have to do a lot of cleaning, guys. So again, I did record about 40 minutes of gameplay. It took me about 2 hours real life though, because I popped you guys on pause multiple times. So there is a lot of cleaning that needs to be done. What I'm going to do is we'll do some on camera. But in my video, I actually mentioned, I said, if I was to do this again, it's kind of funny. It's ironic. I said, if I was to do this again, I would put you guys on pause for some of the cleaning because it just took a really long time. But I do want to show you guys each little thing. So we're going to first, you open the radio menu by clicking your, like the mouse scroll, like the middle mouse scroll thing. And we'll hit cleaning and we'll start with the mop. So we're just going to clean up this. So we'll do the lobby together. There is an upstairs. And we'll do some of that off camera, but let's just quickly do this. There we go. and let's go in here, get our vacuum. There is something very satisfying about cleaning in simulation games. I know that every single game, no matter what you're opening, you can, you're opening a motel and you have to clean. You open any type of store and you have to clean. That's the very first thing always. But I don't mind it. But let's go ahead and clean up some of this. And then I will bring you guys upstairs so you can see all of the mess, but I'll do some of that off camera. Oop. So that bag was full. So let's just continue. And you can hit Z and it'll pull up the task list and it shows you how close you are to finishing all of the to-do lists. So I'm just going to hit Z to kind of get rid of that. And there's more trash down here. And there is some graffiti. I'm trying my hardest not to show you. Ooh, there was more trash. And it has a bad word. I noticed it in the last one and I was like, oh goodness, guys, hopefully you didn't see that. So I am going to drop this and I'm going to go upstairs. This graffiti is okay. And just kind of show you guys how it looks with the trash. And then in here there's also graffiti, trash. We do have to remove the wallpaper, so we'll do that on camera. Here we go. There we are. And let me hit the task list. Okay, that was all of the wallpaper. And then while we're up here, the graffiti up here is safe, so I'm okay with doing that on camera with you guys. So you do have to pull out your sponge, and then to wipe, you just click. You don't hold it, you just click 3 times and it gets rid of all of the graffiti. There we go. Don't ask why it stinks. You don't want to know. I like some of the graffiti. I think it's very cute. But yeah, we'll just pick back up in just a bit, guys, and I'll show you guys around once everything is all clean. Okay, so we are down to our last bit of graffiti, and let's just go to the task list. So the last thing we need to do now is to clean the window. So let's go in here, grab our window wiper, and let's get this cleaned. Okay. Can I close? No, okay. So I think you have to go left to right. I didn't quite understand the window cleaning in the first time of playing either. Let me close this. Did that count? Okay, it did. And I want to say the other one is upstairs. It's this larger one. Okay. Because it's hard to I'm moving to the left to try to get this corner here. It's not working. So I think at a certain point it just opens up or completely cleans it for you, maybe. Did that count? No. Maybe I need to stand over here a bit more. There we go. All right. And was that everything? It was. So now we have to, let's go to our phone, hit our journal. Now we have to pimp the walls and patch the sky. All right, cleaning's done. Now it's time to make this place slightly less depressing. The walls peeling like a week-old lasagna. The ceiling looks like it's seen things and cried about it. Whether you go with paint, wallpaper, or just slap some posters over the worst parts, you just do something. Guests might forgive a squeaky floor, but not walls that look like they're plotting something. Fix the walls, fix the ceiling. Try not to glue yourself to anything. You got this, probably. So with this, again, unfortunately I did this already. So let's go to the Motel Mart, and I'm going to do exactly what I did last time because I really like the look of everything. And we went with Daddy Cool for the wallpaper, and I'm in the wrong spot. Let's go downstairs. Let's start with the downstairs first, and then we'll come upstairs. And let's get a couple of these ordered. Come on, there we go. And the description of this, it says something like, yeah, the pattern looks like it was ripped straight off of your dad's well-worn pajamas. Guys, I think it looks really good. I was like, this fits so well, but because green is our color in the on the channel. So I'm clicking the wrong thing. Trying to talk, and you guys know I cannot multitask. But let's go ahead and we're going to get some white in here for the ceiling, and then again clicking the wrong thing. It is F to get to your phone, and then I want to get some green. Let's hold off on getting the green. We'll do wallpaper all on the oh, I didn't even see this. Ooh, there's marble. It's fake, but still. Or we can do some wood. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Let's get out of here. Exit, maybe. Okay, I have to actually hit exit. But let's go ahead and start putting up this. Guys, I think that looks really good. I don't care if it's supposed to be, ugly. I really like it. And let's just get even more picked up. Above the windows, I don't know why it doesn't just go straight up. You do have to apply it to the bottom and below. That was something I noticed. And let's just keep going. Okay. Do not feed the maintenance staff. What? Oh, poor maintenance guys. And does it do the top here? Maybe for the larger window it does, but the smaller window it definitely does not. So let's drop this, and then we go into our radio menu, and you pick up the paint roller, and then we'll paint the ceiling. Maybe. You have to kind of, it's very awkward. Oh, and you have to hold it. Okay. So you just kind of hold down the left mouse button. There we go. I will say, so there's been a couple of creators that they got access to this game, like creators that I follow, that I'm sub to. They got access to this game like a week or maybe even two, like where they've already uploaded a couple of videos, and I started to watch a few of them, and then I was like, wait, let me hold off, because I wanted to reach out to the devs, which I did, to see if they would give us a key. So the only thing I saw was that there was a lot of cleaning that needed to be done. And then since I did record yesterday, I know like it's a lot, guys. Like it was, again, a 40-minute video, and that was primarily just cleaning. I didn't even get to the point of checking out a room yet. Don't even know what they look like. So that's why I am trying to pop you guys on pause a little bit more, so that we can get more done in this first video. And let's get some more white paint. And let's just get that paint roller again and continue. There we go. And also, so the description on Steam, it just says like motel. It doesn't say much else, but I do know that there is a like market that you have. And then also, I'm just going to bring this upstairs, and we'll start painting the ceiling up here. There's like a beach part of it, and I think there's like a bar as well. So there's a lot going on with this game. It's not just dealing with the motel, but hopefully in saying that, there's employees. Again, I didn't even get to the point of any sort of like, this is gameplay, like we're playing, but we didn't get to see if there's employees. We didn't see what the rooms look like. So there's still a lot for us to explore together. That's done. And the reason I'm just going ahead and painting these, the rest of the ceilings with that white, because you cannot move that paint bucket once it's placed. So I just wanted to get rid of that, and then we'll focus up here. And let's just get the rest of this done. And I do hope that the sound quality sounds good, guys, especially since I had dealt with issues with my mic not even recording yesterday. I really hope that this sounds good. You know, I've been messing around with the placement of my mic as well as some of the settings, and I just really fingers crossed that this sounds really good. But I am going to, so we're going to go into our phone. We're going to get some paint for up here. I want to do kind of a lighter green. Let me just double check. That's what I did last time. Just making sure there's nothing else. No, we're going to stick with, so we're going to get this pool table green. And I'm going to, on camera, do some of this, and then we'll put you guys on pause and get the rest painted. And then we'll, of course, finish the ceiling as well. Yeah, I like it. There we go. But yeah, what we'll do, I'll pop you guys on pause, and then we'll pick back up once I have everything painted. Okay guys, so as you can see with the task list, there is still one wall that needs to be painted. It is really late, but I think it's in this corner here. I've tried to, and I'll show you guys actually. Well, no, I don't want to waste the paint just in case that was the last. But I have the lights on and you can still see how dark it is. So I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep until morning. And okay, I thought it would get a little bit brighter. Maybe we have to wait for it to be a little later, but let's go ahead. Now I'm going to hit the green paint, and I think it's in this, yeah, it's this corner here. It's really hard. Is that selected? No. I don't know how to get into this corner. I don't know how I did it before either. And that's a little annoying. Is that it? I'm trying to like jump on this suitcase maybe. I don't know, guys. Maybe if I just point in this general... Okay, so you just kind of point in that area. It doesn't highlight it, but it will work. And now it's auto-saving, if you guys can see that in that left-hand corner. But let's go ahead. Let's go to our phone and go to the next task, which is to tame the storage piece. Guys, I cannot talk today. So yes, the storage room, every building's dark secret. It started as a place for extra supplies and a few boxes, and somehow evolved into a chaotic cave of forgotten stuff, weird smells, and probably a raccoon with a grudge. But now it's your battleground. So we have more stuff to clean. So let's go right on down to the storage. Yeah, it's looking, I don't think you can take this. I don't know if I tried hard enough, but let me just see. I don't know what the barcode is. Oh, that's the cell. Okay, that's good to know, because I don't think I need that. And then can I do the same thing for this? Oh, okay, perfect. And then let's get this trash thrown away before we go to another spot. Here we go. And I think I looked at the sensitivity settings, but I'm going to quickly just double check, because it is a little like a little bit much for me. So let's go into settings. Let's go to options, video controls. I never know where to look. Yeah, so I did lower it, but let's go a bit more maybe. And I don't even know if this is the right thing I'm supposed to be doing. As you guys know, I don't know much about, like, I know how to play games, but I don't really know like what all of the settings and such mean. But let's go back here. So this is where our storage is, staff only. And we have more stuff to clean. Let's turn the light on. So even with the lights on, it's just really hard to see still. And let's see. Let's just get to cleaning. Let's pull up the task list. So there's only 5. Clean the floor, vacuum the dirt, 3 graffiti, 10 garbage. So I think we can quickly do this together on camera. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Cleaning. So let's start with our mop. I do like that it highlights what needs to be mopped. And then once you get the vacuum, it tells you, etc. I really like that feature. Here we go. And I think all of the graffiti here is safe. Again, it just had a bad word. And if you guys get the game or you see other creators that probably displayed it for you guys, you're probably like, it's not that bad, see, but I didn't want to have that on in my game. And then let's do that. Clean towels, ask the goblin. Oh goodness. See, I think some of this is funny, but let's get that cleared, and then we just have to get the trash picked up. And you just click each item. I love how there's always alcohol. Like every time you have to pick up trash, usually there's some sort of liquor bottle. Is there more? Let me see. Oh yeah, okay, so that's it. And let's get this thrown away. And then we have to do... It still thinks I have a trash bag. Okay. I'm not able to go over there. I'm going to show you guys. It's going to start kicking me back. Oh, crap. Well, I think it disappeared. It starts counting down and then it kicks you back over to here. So you're not able to explore over there. But let's go ahead. I don't know why I keep clicking the wrong button. Let's go and look at our options for our storage room. So we have to paint even more. And I think I may want to... I don't think it'll make sense to have... Let's do grassy. Let's do green. And then, again, clicking the wrong thing. Let's hit F. And maybe... What does this look like? That's just leaves, leaf. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like... Yeah, I'm looking over. I don't know why it looks like that. That's weird. Let's just maybe start with green and white for the ceiling. And... Clicking the wrong things. Let's go here, paint roller. And let's just start painting. And what I'll do, I will just pop you guys on a quick pause and I'll bring you back once this is done. Okay guys, so we're down to our last few pieces and we're about 24 minutes into the video. So I feel like if you're still here, you're part of the crew or you're okay with me yapping a little bit. I do just want to say, like, maybe it's a little bit of a blessing in disguise that my first video, the mic was not recording. At the time, I was very frustrated. I felt like the universe was serving me like a piece of humble pie, you know, because in that video I had mentioned hitting 100 subscribers, and then because I hit 101 and I hit 101 subscribers, and then I was like, I'm still scared to even say anything because, you know, like it fluctuates. And I recorded my video and I dropped from 101 to 99. And I was like, this is just the universe kind of humbling me a little bit. But I'm kind of thankful because I feel like we're already like doing so much better this time around. I'm able to cut out a lot more that's just unnecessary for you guys to see. So I'm liking the video so far. Hopefully you guys are as well. But let's go on to the next task. So blast the pass off the wall. So this here, it says nothing says welcome to our fine establishment like a motel facade coated in a generous layer of grime, bird crimes, and decades of regret. That's where you come in. So we use our pressure washer and we're going to clean, clean, clean. So this is actually where we ended the last video, and we were at like 45 minutes at this point. Well, we were at like 35 before I started, but that kind of tells you where we were with everything. It was a lot of unnecessary stuff in that video. So I think it's under renovation actually. This though, guys, I will say it took me a very long time to do this, but I'm going to be a little bit smarter and slowly work. So I'm going to work on the sign first and just going from top to bottom. Because I did this the first go round and there were spots I couldn't find. So I had to off camera go around, and I went around so many times. And it seems, okay, there we go, one. So with this, you click the left mouse button to start, and then you don't have to hold it, and then you click again to turn off. So let's just be a little smart about this and slowly work so that we don't have to go back, hopefully, and find any more spots. But there's 52 pieces altogether, if you guys see that on the screen, which you guys should be able to see that. Let's see. I don't know. That should be 2 and 3 maybe. I'm going to just hit the corners while I'm still here, just in case. Okay, and then let's go in here and let's get this section. And we'll just continue. I'll do a lot of this on camera, and if it does come to the end where we're not able to find the rest, I'll pop you guys on pause while I go back around. But I'm trying to be a little smarter. The first time, I kind of just quickly did this, and then I spent like 30 minutes just going around trying to find the missing spots. And in game it got in dark, so I wasn't able to really see. It was just the whole thing. So here we go. I would really love to be able to check out a room today with you guys, because again, I don't even know what our motel rooms look like. So I would really like to do that today in game, but we'll just see what the next task is after this. Even if we don't get opened up, it would be nice to at least see, see what we're working with. There we go. But this game, again, it does release on the 18th, September 18th, and it is going to release in early access. The team, at least from the loading screen, like when you first load into the game, that main screen, it does seem like there's just 2 people, so it is a very small team. So with that, just give them grace, and with it being in early access, there may be some jank, but it seems as if they've already put out a few updates since they sent out the codes to other creators that, again, they've had access to the game for, I want to say it's 2 weeks, but at least a week for sure. But I feel like it's been a really long time where they had access, and they've already put out a really big update, and I think maybe a few minor ones as well. So here we go. Oop. Let's just continue. Sorry if this is making anyone feel sick. I am kind of moving a little fast, but there's just a lot of little pieces. I mean, like, we're at 22 of 52. So I'm just trying to get through this as fast as I can, but also showing you guys, I think it's the back you do, yeah. I want to show you guys as well, just in case you get stuck in your own gameplay, you kind of know where to go. Let's do this. If you pay attention to the number, it does help a little bit. I usually don't. I'm not really looking at the right side of my screen, but that will tell you if you kind of hit the spot and it actually cleared everything. So there we go. And let's go around here. I'm going to sprint just a little. Let's get all of this. So that should be 31. Yeah. So there may still be spots that I miss. So I don't think this will get us to 52 back here. So I may end up having to put you guys on a quick pause while I run around looking for the spot I missed. But we'll see. You guys will have to let me know if you've ever pressure washed before in real life. Have you ever used one? I did, and I kind of ruined the wood. I used it on a deck, and I guess too much pressure. So I don't think in real life I need to be doing, I wouldn't do this in real life. Let me say that. There we go. I really like the sound it's making. Hopefully it's not like overwhelming for you guys because it's been going for a really long time. Okay, so we're at 45. Do we have stuff? Okay, so that was 45, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, yeah, there's 4 pieces. So I think I missed some spots, but let's just do this first. And then we'll look to see if maybe there's like some easy areas that I can see. If not, I'll pop you guys on a quick pause. So that's 49. And then are there any rooms? Let me just step back. So just quickly looking, I don't see anything. Let me just double check. I don't have to do this. Doesn't look like it. Nothing's changing. Okay, and then let's maybe go over here. Again, this was like me purely guessing last time, and then this time it seems to be the same way. I don't think any of this counts. Maybe the stairs. No, nothing else to be changing. Let's just quickly go down here to make sure, because I know the rooms itself are good, but let's make sure, like back here, I didn't. Seems to be a repeat of last time, guys. So I'm gonna pop you guys on a quick pause while I try to figure this out. I wish that it highlighted after a certain point. It will highlight the areas, but give me just a second and I'll be back. Okay, guys, I am finally done. It was this backside. Again, it will be beneficial for you if you are playing it to pay attention to that count on the screen before moving on to the next section, because I literally started over from the very beginning, going here all the way around, and it was on that backside. But let's move on. And let's go to our journal just to see what's next. So the next thing is the beach. So we're still not even looking at the room. So the beach, sand between your toes, sun on your face, and a majestic sea breeze carrying an alarming amount of garbage. Okay, so there's even more garbage. So we have to clean the stains, vacuum up piles of dust, and then we also have to collect all the trash and toss it into the green dumpster outside the toilet. So let me quickly, I'm going to pop you guys on another quick pause and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I was kind of thinking, the reason I wanted to pop you guys on pause, I don't know if I want to start this mission. The only reason I say that is because we're not able to save in the middle of a mission. So once we start, we have to finish it, and we're already at 35 minutes. So let's just do it. Let's do it, and then we'll wrap up. I really wanted to see what a room looks like. I'm kind of disappointed that the next task was not to clean a motel room, but let's clean the stains, vacuum, and collect all the trash. Okay, so let's go to our task list to make sure. So there's 30 garbage, 10 clean the floor, and 10 vacuum the dirt. So let's just quickly go through here. Let's start with the cleaning first. Is it going to highlight? So we actually, okay, there we go. Oh, there's already people out here. Okay. Don't know how you guys are back here already. But let's get some stuff cleaned. And this is the bar that I was talking about, where I think we have to actually run the bar. So that's going to be interesting. And let's just keep cleaning. Okay. Look how pretty though. Very, very pretty. There's a couple more spots that I'm not seeing. Maybe it's over here somewhere. I hope it wouldn't be in the actual sand. So let's go back over here. Maybe I see there's some bathrooms. Oh, wait, there's a little area here. Okay, I think this is where it is. Yeah, there we go. So this is 9, and then the next one will be our 10th one. And then I'm going to finish cleaning up everything, and then I'll bring you guys back. I'm so sorry for pausing so much, but again, it's kind of the same thing. We're doing a lot of cleaning, so I'll be back. Okay, so we're at the point of vacuuming, and I just wanted to bring you guys back for this because I think it's kind of silly that we're like vacuuming the sand. And it's not, I don't think it will take us long to kind of see these spots, so that'll be okay to bring you guys back. And hopefully the next thing is not to like paint or something out here, so we can move on from, I kind of said that in the first one too. Well, the first time I recorded, it's a lot of cleaning that needs to be done. It goes from being like, it's very relaxing at first. And I wasn't lying. I thought it was very, very relaxing when I first started. Even today starting off, but after a while, it's just a lot of cleaning. And there's one spot I'm missing. I wish I could hear the music. I never know if it's safe. So if you guys know that, let me know. Because even like our hypermarket simulator playthrough, I have the music off, and an awesome creator let me know that it's actually safe. So the next video we do, which will be in a couple of days for you guys, we'll have the music on. Oh goodness, where is this last dirt pile? Please don't tell me it's like actually in the sand. Am I blind? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, task completed. So it is saving. And now let's see what our next thing is. So we now have to clean even more. Okay, so it looks like we have to clean the shed, which is the beach supply shed. So what I'm going to do, guys, we're actually going to end this one here. We'll pick back up in the next one doing more cleaning and hopefully actually getting to the point of opening our motel. I'm really excited for that part. I really want to decorate our rooms and get some people in here. So in the next one, I really do hope that we can get that done. But I do truly thank you guys for sticking around and playing this game with me. If you are enjoying the channel, enjoying the content, if you would consider hitting that subscribe button as well as liking the video. I truly appreciate it so much. Let's go around to the front actually, guys. It is getting very dark back there. I do think the lighting is a little bit of an issue in this game, but yeah, I first impressions, I am liking the game. Starting off is just a lot to do with the cleaning and such. I have seen where the devs kind of, they made comments on other people's videos that kind of commented or pointed out that there's a lot of cleaning, that cleaning is a big part of running a motel or hotel, which is fair. But as far as just gameplay, I think it's a lot to do at the very beginning, and maybe it could be where you have to clean and open a room and then you start working on the beach stuff, you know, at least break it up just a little bit. But I am excited for the second video where we can get into more of what this game is about. I cannot wait. Bye guys.